Oh, that might be it. That is that working now? Oh, fine. Oh, there we go. Wait, are we working? Are we working? Are we live? I don't know. Oh, yeah, there we go. We're working. Haha. No idea what I'm doing. OBS be weird, y'all. Okay, nope, we sound good at the moment. Just readjust everything. La 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 la. Okay. Okay, I think. Yep, that's it. Nice. The most obvious solution that I had to do was just press the go live, and did I do that? Of course I bloody didn't, because I'm stupid. I am so stupid. Okay. Oop. Right, we're just saying our best to cover things, so we just bear with me but one moment. My job's already going a bit crazy. I've only just begun. Alright, let's move my laptop to the side a little bit. Okay. Oh, I've got to post in places. La 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 la. Okay, we're just putting a message out there. Just hopefully chill for a little bit while I just sort some things. La 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 la. Hi JPM, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good evening, good afternoon. Hope all is well and chill. Do 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 do. Just throwing messages out, so I'll be but a moment. Then we'll get on. Hey Zip Zip. What are we making today? We will get to it shortly. I am just, because I'm very organised and totally professional, I forgot to put out any messages saying that I'm doing the stream, because, you know, as I said, I am professional, man. I am professional guy. Dabby doo da da da. I am class 5 professional, yo. Okay. Right. Oops. Let's close that down. Did I have this open up in another window? Oh, I do. Whereas I got like the chat and things open up in multiple windows, which is really weird. But that's fine. It's fine for now. I was wondering why I could hear myself speaking, but okay, now we're just going to post a link on the Instagram, and then we will get on to the animation for the day. For the evening even. Probably more appropriate. Oops. Oh, there it is. Oops, that is told you, not YouTube. I'm well, GPM. I am very good. Bit warm again, but it's no surprise. It's always warm in this room whenever I'm doing anything, so it's all well and good. I would have thought my phone would have remembered this by now, but it does not. Okay. Share. Done. Thank you. I'm just gonna refresh the chat. Can I refresh it? Okay, apparently not. What's all that? What is going on? Might muck up the chat a minute. Hold on. Hold on, but a moment. So great, and video to pop up on my recommended. We won't go there. That's fine. Pop it out. Okay, there we go. Okay, no, we're here now. We are all good. We're ready to roll. Got the chat there. That's nice and chill. Okay, yep, we're good to go. Right, okay, sorry about that. We're just making sure I was getting everything. Just making sure I was getting everything sorted. Oh, blimey. It is too warm in this room. Just hydrate quickly. You guys could probably seen that in the camera. I was like, ooh. Okay, so what we're gonna do today, it's gonna be just a very simple animation. It's probably more of a test run more than anything. We're simply gonna have my guy here, who you can see he's holding a little weapon right there. We're just gonna animate him, just firing off a couple of rounds, and then animate him reloading it, and that will be it. It's just a nice simple one today, because it's more of a test run and I've not really done proper animation with, well, I say I haven't done animation with firearms, but I have done blasters, so I guess that somewhat counts. But yeah, no, we'll see how that all goes. Also, hey, so I'm probably going to butcher names, so I apologize. Chioki? Chioki. I'm sorry, dude, if I'm completely butchering your name, but hi. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day. Apologize if I completely butchered your name. I'm so sorry. I am terrible with names. Also, hello there, Obi-Wan. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing good. Oh, blimey. God, yeah. So sorry if I did butcher your name. I'm so sorry. You just bought a 4K webcam on Amazon. So right now, ooh, 4K webcam. That's fancy. That's really fancy. Damn. What if you can actually hear the creaking of my chair? Was it? Did I actually pronounce your name right there? Kyoki. I don't know if I did pronounce it. Tell me if I'm pronouncing it right or wrong, or if you want to tell me how to pronounce it. Because if not, I'll just stop. I'll stop saying it if I'm pronouncing it wrong. God, I'm just. I failed English. In all of its ways, to be honest with you. So my I don't know, sometimes some words can look so simple. Jokey. Jokey. Ah, okay, jokey is the pronouncement. Right, okay. No, I'll note that now. Jokey. Jokey. Yeah, that's all good. I will make sure to remember that. You're thinking about getting Dragonframe, but I'm not sure yet. Truthfully, Obi-Wan, as I said, I'm not what I'm using here. This isn't Dragonframe that I'm using. I'm just using iStop Motion. And truthfully, I don't think you really need. I mean, to be honest, I don't know. I've only used Dragonframe once, and that was a trial version. And truthfully, it wasn't. It was just basically the same software that I'm using right now, but it had just some fancy. I think you could just do some fancy settings with it. I mean, granted, I'm looking at potentially upgrading it at some point, but at the same time, I'm just kind of I'm happy with the software that I have, so I don't feel the need to upgrade it at the moment. I mean, until iStop Motion buggers up or something, I don't really intend on changing it. But I mean, it's up to you, man. Because Dragonframe it's not cheap. That's the only thing. I would say maybe, if you are generally considering getting it, I would say play around with your webcam first, and then go from there. That's probably what you're better off, and then just deciding then. All this time you thought my profile picture was a stick figure with a hairstyle? What? Does it look like? Does it? Hold up, you've got me curious now. I need to see this. A stick figure with a hairstyle? Oh, okay. No, I can see what you mean there. I see what you mean there, Choki. Choki. Yeah, no, it's. I mean, yeah, I mean, it isn't obviously, but I can see what you mean there. Okay. Oops, hang on. I'm just gonna make my stop motion screen a bit smaller, just a bit, not too much. Because I'm trying to keep it so I've got my whole the stop motion stuff on screen, and so I can also see the chat. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay, so let's start with something very simple. Just having him kind of starting to raise his arm a little bit, and we will see him there. Hi, Bunny Films. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, you thought my profile picture was a stick man with a fancy hairstyle. I mean, does it really not? Can you really not see the Stormtrooper face in the magnifying glass? I thought you'd been able to. I thought you'd have been able to see it somewhat, but maybe it's not as obvious as I think. Okay. Wait, did I take two pictures out of it? Oh yeah, no, I took one. Okay. So yeah, the purpose of this shot that I'm doing today is really to do just some animation with, obviously just with firearms, and also going to be using sound effects that I pre-recorded, so just sound Foley. So this is going to be something probably something very, very different. Okay, that's fine. Different for me anyway, because I do, some of the sounds I do use is a lot. My sound library is a mixture of basically the Lego Star Wars sounds, the royalty-free sounds that you get with Final Cut, and then there's 4% of it is stuff that I've recorded. Because you just can't... Sometimes it's easier just to record certain... things if you can't... Oops, can't get on. That's a big jump for that one. Sometimes it's just easier to record the stuff than trying to browse the internet looking for something, because it can just be such a ball ache. When in doubt, record it yourself. That's how I like to see it. I only found out after looking close into it. Oh no, that's fair. Yeah, no, I think it's one of those things. If it's quite like seeing it quite small, like I'm looking on a chat, it can probably be like that. Have you tried any stop motions other than Legos? I have. I do have a couple on my channel. I have. Truthfully, I want to try and build like a humanoid like kind of skeleton to try and animate with that. I need to look into getting the pieces for that. But I've animated like I think I did an animation with involving coins. I think a couple of months ago, just to try out something. A bit different. Turn this down just a little bit. But no, I do. I typically just animate with I typically animate just with Lego because it's probably what 95% of the people who are subscribed to my channel are interested in. So I'm just kind of like, I might as well just stick with doing that. But I do other ones, just probably not as often as I'd like to, really. But we'll experiment around, I think. That helmet will move a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Brandis is probably going to look a little bit. Let's move a little bit. Is that okay? Or is that's probably a bit too much. So let's put his head back a little bit. Da 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 da. Okay, yeah. Wait, there. Hang on. Is this what you do? Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. I have 2 human figures with good articulation. Just need small screws to tighten the stand so I can make them hover. Oh yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, no, I have tried animating with like an skeleton kind of like thing before, and it's just, I think from someone who's only really animated like kind of like small kind of things, like obviously like the minifigures and whatnot, it's a big difference going from that to the going from this to that. It's just, especially when you have to rely on so much of rigging, because it's a pain. I don't know. I find it a pain in the butt using the rigging, and I understand why you have to use it, but I find it a pain in the butt. Just personally. Can you draw? Although on paper, very badly. I'm not much of a 2D artist. It's not because it's like I've not. Well, probably most artists were growing up were probably doing drawing. I was playing with Lego, so it's like, yeah, drawing is not my specialty, I'm afraid. So I have done stuff. I think if you see my Instagram, I did post some concept art of robots, I think, because we were having to do something like that for uni before a while ago, and I just drew through a bunch of things of robots, and to this day, that concept art of robots is probably my favorite It's probably my best piece of 2D artwork I've done. Because it's not drawing people. I can't draw people to save my life. I've just tried. And I know it's one of the things that takes practice, but I just can't. Just can't get there, unfortunately. I would like to, but I think it's one of those things. I think I really need to kind of sit down and actually, really properly give it a go. Because I've never really given myself much time and thought to kind of doing drawing. But I've definitely considered, and it's something I've wanted to do, I just never did. Okay, I think that should be enough frames for him raising up the gun. Granted, I think I might have done too many frames on that, but let's have a look. Oh, yeah, look really. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I think it looks a little bit laggy because of all the software's running at the same time, kind of thing. 2019 showreel was good. Oh, thank you. But I say 2019 was that the last time I uploaded a showreel? I think it was, because I have made newer showreels, but that's when I've been sending them off to companies. So I guess I just didn't make them public. I do have some up-to-date reels, because I think in my more recent reels I do show that I've done kind of like other bits of animation as well. Because I think that's the key with. I think that's the key with me is that I need to kind of expand my the stuff that I do with stop motion, because there's so much. There's not a lot of, shall we say, there's a very niche kind of thing for it, but so it's not like the most. It's like someone would see that in a show where they'd be like, you can animate that, but can you really animate anything else, kind of thing. But I mean, granted, it is what it is. But I do want to try and do more stuff, and we'll get there at some point. Alright, let's have it. Start like tilting the gun. It's like, ooh, this is fancy. I try to draw realistic, but it's difficult. Your oh, hang on. Sorry, I think I just butchered that. I tried to draw realistic, but it's so difficult. Your characters be looking like they came from a horror movie. Oh god, dude! Like, it can't be as bad. It can't be as bad when I try to draw. I think I tried to draw like an anime inspired character once before, and oh my god, the way I did the eyes, it looks like. It looked like they had been. Oh, it looked bad. It was because it just trying to, because the detailing in the eyes is just one, how they do it in anime. It's just something so. It's just something. It's different, obviously, but I've tried to do it before, and it just I think I literally ripped that page out and just threw it in the bin when I tried to do that. It was all very bad. It was very, very bad. It was very, very bad. So, yeah. But I mean, granted, it's, I think part of doing, like, 2D drawing, as far as I'm aware, and, guys, I mean, Juki can probably, say for this, because I've seen some of his stuff on Twitter, and it's very, very good. Like, with me, amazing what you can do, man. But I think truthfully, it's just kind of about trying to find your art style, I guess. And I will know for a fact that drawing eyes is not my specialty. After that fiasco of trying to draw an anime character, it's like, oh my god. We are not gonna go there again. But I mean, I can draw. It's strange. I can't draw people, but I can draw robots. It's quite bizarre, actually, how that works. I can draw like I think I had like 2 or 3 pages of like concept art for robots, for like certain robots, and I was like, I was really quite proud of them. If I could try and learn to use some 2D animation software, I would probably give it a go trying to animate one. But I don't know. Hold up. Hold up a moment. That's okay. A little bit. But yeah, I think drawing realistically is not. It's a draw. You can draw animals very well, but human acting has been hard. I'm working on an Easter egg right now. Oh, nice. Well, I mean, the art that you posted from Peach's stream the other week, I thought was really good. Like, it was. I thought it looked really good. Personally. I mean, I have mad respect to anyone who can do kind of like digital 2D or like just 2D art, because it's. I think seeing the process, especially seeing it from, well, 1 from Peach's stream and 2 when I commissioned art before, just seeing the process that you have to go through, it's crazy. It's mad respects to all y'all, and to scumbag people who steal art and try to get art for free. They are terrible people, terrible people. I mean, granted, I would commission more artists to do stuff so they can just get more things done, but I am one man, and I don't have a lot of money because I spent too much money on this. So it's like, Okay. Now, the answer is obviously I just take the cartoony. Cartoony realistic. I kind of say, I don't mean like realistic as in like real like people. I thought you meant, when you meant by like realistic, I thought you meant kind of like. Actually, no. What am I talking about? That's stupid. No, I've got no idea what I'm talking about. Ignore me. I'm sounding dumb. Ignore me. Yo, guys, we are talking art. Let's go. Yes, we are, because Zipsy here asked if I had done any 2D art before in the past, and I said I have. And the only good art that I've done was some concept art of some robots / droids, and there was also a horror story of when I tried to draw like an anime-like character, and the eyes looked so demonic that I just ripped it out and threw it in the bin. It was not very good. It was very bad. It was very, very bad. Very, very bad. Okay, I'll keep it there. See that picture, nice. My old account had problems, so I'm starting from square one, but I'm staying positive. Sorry that you had problems, man. It's the one thing with doing 2D eyes that it's like stealing. Obviously, art can get stolen, and then you got scumbag people. Because one of my friends told me that one of the friends of hers tried to get free art off of her, kind of thing. Because it's just like, okay, first of all, it's just like, that's rude, because people put time and effort into those drawings, man. Like, you can't just ask for free art. That's just like going to that's just like going to a car manufacturer and just asking them to build you a car for free. I mean, maybe not quite that extreme, but you know, it's a similar process and similar kind of thing. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but you get what I mean. Nathan found out. I posted in Nuzlocke Peach found out yesterday. It turned out pretty solid. Yeah, no, I saw it. I saw it and I thought your art was really good. What you can do, man. The thing is, I said to Juki earlier, I was like, I have mad respect to any and all digital and like or traditional 2D artists because you put so much time and effort into it. And it just looks so good. I'm just kind of like, how are you guys so talented? It's just Just as I said, just mad respect all around because you guys are just amazing. Now you're able to do that because I'm a patient guy, but I'm not that patient. I cannot be that patient with those kind of things. My brain would just fry. Folks really don't respect the time of this video it takes to draw stuff. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I think after seeing some commission stuff that I got a friend to do and then seeing Peach's stream, it's just kind of like... What were your best drawings? I said my best ones are probably the robot concept art that I did. I did post it on my Instagram. Maybe I might post it on my Twitter for you guys to have a look at. Maybe if you want, I can do that. If you are interested in seeing that, obviously, I can definitely do that. It just yes, Sib. It just I can't think of the words. I can't think of words are not my specialty. Okay, I cannot think. No, well, my words. I don't know what to say other than y'all are amazing. Don't know where y'all came from. Y'all. Guys are all artists are amazing and the work that they do is fantastic. And I wish I could commission more people to do stuff and get them seen because, as Sipsa said, just is that different to how you do stop motion? It's very impressive how you do it. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, it's... I don't know. I think it's... It just comes... I think, again, it just comes down to years of practice. It's like I'm sure many of the... obviously, with drawing, I presume, like, most of... I mean, here's a question, I suppose, for the artists here. Have you guys been drawing from basically a young age up till now? Or was it kind of like a recent thing? Because I feel like a lot of people who do kind of like 2D art, they've been kind of like drawing since they were like a kid, and it's just kind of continued on to adulthood, I guess. Well, adulthood. Say in our older lives, because adulthood is just... I'll be curious to know about that. One of my favorites I did a sketch of the kids. Oh, Kids Next Door. That was a... Oh, you just hit me right in the nostalgia there, guys. Holy cow. Kids Next Door, blimey. I have not seen that in a long, long time, but I used to love that when I was a kid. It's like one of my favourite things on Cartoon Network that I used to watch. God, Kids Next Door. They just don't make cartoons like that anymore, and I find it's unfortunate because there are some episodes in that I think Ben says, "Nah, you're amazing, guys. You're amazing. You are amazing. I am just me. I am but me." Also, I gotta move this arm down a little bit. I started when I was 5. Oh, fair enough. Yep. I've been drawing since I was 8, and I was... Wow, you're... Is it? I thought you were younger than me, guys, but you're actually older than me. Blimey, dude. I didn't realize that. I am your age -2. Wait, minus? Yes, -2. I can't do math. I cannot do math all that well. Actually, hang on. trying to see the movement. Let's see a minute. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, no, that's a bit too much. I think Isadora is one of my favourites. I still think it's so creative as well. But yeah, absolutely, I think so as well. And it's just some of the... I truthfully really like the episodes where it references the other shows, because I know other things, because I know they did a ton of references to Star Wars, and I think they did didn't they do like a Terminator kind of one as well? I think they did so much with it, and it's just kind of it was just so cool. A great little show, something different. Your work is way too unexpected. I tried stop motion with a wooden doll, took a whole day and sweat making it. Yeah, no, it's. I think with any animation is gonna take time. I think that's another thing that people don't realize is that animation, regardless of how long and how kind of. Don't want to say that. Okay, let's go. I'm going into my opinions of animation now, but I don't like to say bad animation, because I don't think there's such thing as bad animation. I think there's rough, and there's obviously just like really amazing. But I think it's cruel to say animation like bad animation, because it's like someone's put some blood, time, and effort, even though it might not look that good compared to other things. You know, people have still put effort into it, and I don't know. Calling it rough, I think, is just that. I've been calling it rough is just a nicer way, rather than just saying like, "Oh, this animation is rubbish, bad," kind of thing. I think rough is a more appropriate way of just saying, as like it's good animation. It just needs tweaks, you know, to make it better. But any animation is going to take time and effort to do. Now I'm sitting in school. That's fine, Zip Zip. I think a lot of people are. I'm just an old boy. They references a lot, and they did do a Terminator one. Yeah, and I think they did. So when I was 16, when I saw an animation, it gave me a big motivation boost to make animation. Yeah, no, that's how I usually get That's how I usually get my motivations to do stuff. I usually just watch a lot of YouTube or watch a lot of shows. And that kind of gives me motivation to do ideas. Yes, that's the word. Sorry, my brain was buffering now. Yeah, no, that's usually how I get most of my stuff, most of my motivations as well. Usually just watching other stuff. Let's see. Okay, no, it looks smooth. That looks fine, but I think I might have him kind of swing his gun a bit more, I think. Just a bit more, not too much. Just want him to have a look. Just want him to look a bit more. Just want him to swing it around just a little bit more. Yes, I'm 18. Just no other problem, dude. It's amazing how I usually get majors wrong, because like I said, if you got guys in the chat, I thought guys was younger than me, and I thought I was like one of the oldest in MPG chat, but it turns out I'm not. It turns out I am not. So I'm like, wow, I know nothing apparently. But yeah. Also, hi Imperial Films. Hope you're doing well. My dad switched on lights and the camera had other light and focus. Oh yeah, that's bad. Yeah, no, that's annoying. That is frustrating. Yeah, no, that's why it's why I animate my stuff in. Or the granted, I'm not actually animating in the pure dark. I've actually got my window blinds open at the moment because, again, it's warm in my room. Not because of a heat wave, but it's just always room. room in my room in my hot in my room. Jesus, my brain is melted, dudes. I swear. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I thought I was obviously an old man. I don't. You didn't get that. You didn't get that impression. I think apart from that one, the stream. I don't know. I don't know when it was. I think when you said something, and you just kind of like, that's an older thing. It's like, maybe you're older than I. Maybe you're a bit older than I thought I was. But nah. I don't know, man. Then use your words. Don't tell me what to do. I will mutter and mix up my words exactly how I like, because my brain is mush, and you guys get entertained with my brain buffers and goes to mush. So it's a win-win. We all laugh at my silliness, so it's a win-win, is it not? At least I call it a win-win. Yep. Gosh. Okay. So we're just gonna do just a little bit tweaking on that, and then just get him to move the gun straight back up again. And then we're gonna get him to do some shooting, and for this particular bit, we're not going to be doing like practical effects for like the muzzle. We're actually going to do that in post, so you're not going to see that. You're not obviously going to see the muzzle flashes here right now, because I think muzzle flashes, in post are one of the things where it generally does look better in post rather than practically. But yeah, no, but that's you'll see these muzzle flashes in the final edit tomorrow, and but yeah, we're gonna have him shooting, and then we're gonna have him do a reload as well. Don't quite know how that's gonna turn out, but we will see. Can take that picture. I was inspired by the animation, but then lost some motivation once I saw the stuff behind the scenes. We'll get more motivated and appreciating art and animation more than before. Yeah, no, definitely. No, that's something that put me off. Certain bits, is because of how much it takes to do behind the scenes. It's why I like animating with Legos, because it's not too bad. Like, you've got everything to do, like the background and things. You've got your characters, got lamps, camera, boom, you're kind of all good to go. And that's why I like stop motions, because it is quite easy to set up and kind of get going to do stuff. But when you see, because like when I was at university, when you see all the stuff that they have in their stop motion studios, you're just kind of like, oh my god, it's a lot of stuff. Also, guys streams. No, I was referring to. I don't know who might, but I was referring to one of Peach's streams. I don't know when it was. It might have been her first Pokemon stream that she did. The Nuzlocke one. I think it might have been the first one of that. There might have been. I don't really know. If I'm being brutally honest. Can't remember. I'm going to make 5 Stormtrooper running with 1 Dark Trooper being with a skeleton, highlights and dark. Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, but no, that'd be interesting to an interesting one to do, because that's a lot of things moving at once, and that's never easy. Oh yeah, no, I'm happy with that. Kind of gets the idea that he's kind of like, ooh, curious. Start streaming, guys. I'll be your first supporter, and I would be the second supporter. I would support a guy stream all the way, because you're an entertaining and nice fellow, my dude. I would support you as well. I will gladly be supporter number 2 on your streams, Mr. Guys. Okay. So what we'll do now, hang on. let's take a couple of like freeze frames because I'm just gonna. I know what I'm gonna do. I need to think on how to do it. It's one of those things when you're when you're animating something for the first time. You're kind of like, I've got it. You got it pictured in your brain, but then like you're thinking like the process of actually doing it. Like, how do we make this look kind of smooth? Right, I'm gonna hydrate quickly. So excuse the glass lighting in stream. Perfect. That's nice to hydrate. That was one problem from my last stream, was I didn't have a drink with me, so I was oh boy. Okay, so this is your too calm. We don't deserve you. Absolutely, as if you're a very, very nice and wonderful individual. Okay, so I think I know how I'm gonna do it. So what we're gonna have him kind of like swing his body this way, kind of like going like a whoosh, and then point his gun the other way, and they go like bang bang. Point his gun the other way, bang bang, and then have him reload, and then we'll see. We'll see on that one. The classic form of art is having an idea and trying to figure out how to do it. Yep, it's very true. Because like it's more like I know what to do, but it's just trying to make it look. It's just trying to make it flow naturally rather than being like a sudden and quick and jolty moment. Because that's one thing with a lot of stop motion, like especially with a lot of brick filmers I see, is that a lot of the movements can be quite like sharp. There's not like much kind of flowing, like in and out kind of flowing in and out kind of movements. Which is not a problem. Like sometimes like that can work for like a more like a cartoony style, but I like to try and make things flow, if you will. So it's just trying to work out how to do that. Okay, but I think I've got it. I think I know what I'm going to do now. So we're going to start turning his body this way. There we go. Just a subtle little movement first. Yeah, no, that will do. That's like a starting point. La 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 la. Okay. So I've got an idea of what we're going to do now. So let's move him along a little bit. Do 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 do. Okay. So let's move the helmet as well a little bit. I suppose as well to give you an update on the story time that I'm working on. I would say that I've probably got about 30% of it kind of like edited, like fully edited. In like I think the full bit of what I think the full video is probably about. I think the full bit of audio is about 3 minutes, but there'll be other stuff that doesn't have the audio in it. So it's about maybe 3.5, 4 minutes, and I've probably got about a minute of the stuff kind of fully edited and done at the moment. So we're getting there. We're definitely making good progress on it. Granted, I'm a little. I think like it's coming out. I think it's coming out fine. But I think with any artist, I don't think you're ever 100% happy with your final product. I think. But I mean that might just be me. But I'm pretty certain that's the case with a lot of animators and artists, is that you're never 100% happy. Oops, that might have been a bit too much of a movement. But yeah, no, I think it's one of those things. Like I think it's looking good. It's just keeping up the motivation to keep doing it, because that's the one thing. Okay, no, that's probably a bit too much for that. Let's turn his head a bit back a bit more. Not too much. Actually, probably move the hell a bit more, actually, just to... There we go. But yeah, no, we're making good progress on it. I mean, the issue with doing longer projects like this is that when you get ideas for other things, you want to then start working on that, but I'm literally kind of like just slapping my face and going, no, get this done. You've been literally working on this project. You've literally been working on this for probably about 3 months. Just get this done, get it sorted, and then you'll be happy, and then you can move on to other stuff. And then I'll be all done. But it's just, ugh. Because I got an idea for another shot. And then, that's what I learned you gotta let go and just put out a finished product even when you think it's not perfect. Yeah, I think so as well. As I said, I don't think any artist or animator is ever 100% happy with the final stuff. But, but no, I think it's just trying to... I think with this story time that I'm doing, it's just trying to keep it on par with the kind of style that I've got going with it. And a lot of people seem to like... So, like, from the little sneak peek that I posted, I think a lot of people seem to like the kind of style that I'm going for. Because granted, I did think about trying to actually, you know, have, like, my character, like, on screen animating him in, like, stop motion kind of form to do audio, but I just thought that's going to take too long to do, truthfully, and I'd rather not spend too much time on the stop motion part, because I mean granted, for like certain parts, obviously definitely do it, but like for the parts where my character is but for the parts where my character is obviously talking, I just kind of like there's a much easier way to do that, and it's obviously because if you didn't know how I am doing my character, I basically put my character in front of the camera, in front of a blue screen, animating him in the certain poses, which I still need to do some more of, and then obviously keying that out and putting it in the background of the room, and that just animating him kind of like going up and down. But that's kind of that's what how I was doing it, because I just kind of thought doing it that way just makes it so would just make it not necessarily easier, but just more manageable rather than just everything stop motion. Especially for my first one as well, I want to try and just experiment with it. And truthfully, I literally picked probably the worst. My bedroom is so hot, I'm suffocating from the heat. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, it must be. I can understand that heat. It is, as I said last week, it was pretty unbearable for me, because it got to like 38 I think on last Monday. It was awful, absolutely awful. So I know your pain there, Zip. Just keep drinking water. It's the best thing you can do. And if you got a fan, just throw on that fan and just have it blowing in your face. Yeah, no, the heat is a nightmare, man. Okay, right. I made a background now for Peach's Pokemon. Now I need to animate her throwing manatee. You're gonna forgive me as well, because I'm probably gonna pronounce a lot of these Pokemon names wrong. Manatee, I'm presuming that's what it is. Manatee into the Scarlet Bill playing, because now, do I admit this? Even though I have said this in like the chat on Peach's stream before, but I think the messages kind of disappear too quickly for them to see. But I have very little to no Pokemon knowledge, because I never watched it. I never watched or played Pokemon when I was a kid. It just wasn't. I just wasn't interested. And it's not. It's, there's no reason. There's no reason for it. It's just I just never grew up with it. It was just one of those things. I grew up with Beyblade and Yu-Gi-Oh. Just Pokemon. I just wasn't interested in Pokemon. I really don't know why. But I've gotten a lot of flack in my time for saying I never really watched Pokemon. I got a lot of flack. To the point where my friend is actually making me watch the old movies. And even then I'm still like I think it's one of those things where it's not for everyone. But yeah. Do with that information what you will. Okay, nope. What we need to do now is just some slower movements, just kind of moving him in and out. Just a little bit more. I already give in. It's okay. I'm only mildly disappointed. Oh no, don't be disappointed. That's the worst. It's worse when people are disappointed in you. The problem is just my bedroom. If I go outside, the weather will be fine. Yeah, that's the same with me. The weather is. My room is the hottest room in the house, so it's great in the winter, but it's absolutely awful during the summer, as you can probably imagine. But yeah, no, I share that pain, dude. I share that pain. Beyblade and Yu-Gi-Oh were my thing, though. Yeah, same me, guys. I grew up with like the original Beyblades, and then I came in, and then I came into Yu-Gi-Oh as well, kind of after that. Because at my the school when I was young, Beyblades were really popular, really popular, and it was really good fun as well. I love the old Beyblades. I see the Beyblades now, and it's just kind of like they have no character. they look all so boring compared to the like the original ones. Maybe that's just my age. Maybe that's just my age speaking, but that's just me. Surprising but understandable. God. I wonder how Peach would react if she found out I didn't watch Pokemon. If I didn't, she found out I didn't grow up with Pokemon, because she basically, I don't want to say she freaked out, but she was kind of. I felt like she was mildly disappointed when I told her that I've never had peaches before. But for the fact that I eat other fruits and I've just never thought about trying them. It's not a case of don't like them. I've just never thought of trying them before. So I don't know. She probably banned me from the chat if she found out I hadn't seen Pokemon. She'd be like, "Nope, Ben, you're out. Be gone. Be gone, Squire. How dare thou not watch Pokemon?" At least it wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me in the slightest, but it's fine. Okay, let's see how this is looking. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. I think that's looking good so far. Outside. Oh well, my room is cool. That was the problem. With me, guys. No matter where I went, it was warm everywhere. Because the only saving grace I think from that heat wave we had last week was that we had a breeze. We did have wind. Granted, when you were outside, it was just basically a warm breeze that was getting to you. But when you were indoors, it wasn't too bad. But yeah, not my favourite times as a dead turn. The peaches are. I've just never tried. Never tried them before, and also I'm also not trying canned peaches after they tried to kill me at work, which the infamous canned peaches from Mr. From Positive Boy. It's not the same one as that, but Yeah, no, that whole the Camp Peaches story from on my part was when I was moving a box at work. I was trying to get this big box of stuff off from quite a high shelf, and what I didn't know was that the box was it was not very stable, shall we say, and it kind of broke. And one of the cans fell out and literally knocked me on the head. And of all things, it was canned peaches. So that was an interesting experience. So I'm a bit biased against canned peaches because they've literally tried to kill me. So, I mean, that's understandable, right? That's got to be at least somewhat understandable. But yeah. I never watched Pokemon. Hey! One of us, Sib. One of us. You and me both not watch Pokemon. And I'll say I wouldn't recommend the dragon fruit. It looks cool, but not much taste. Yeah, no, that's fair. I don't find this. Most fruit usually does have some taste. It's kind of surprising. So that's kind of surprising to me that there's not much taste in it, really. But okay, so can I have him move a bit quicker? I've realised that I'm just been kind of chatting the last kind of 5 minutes and not really been doing much animating, so I do apologise for that. We're getting back on track. We're getting back on track. Yeah. I like peaches, but I'm more of a plum or cherry guy myself. That's fair. I just like apples. I'm just old fashioned. Pen versus canned peaches, the classic battle. Oh dear. Gosh. That would be an entertaining thing to animate. No, granted, one. Speaking of which, from Ben, it reminds me of time I tried to bread because of cartoon logic, huh? What do you mean by that? What? The only thing I can think of by cartoon logic is that you're trying to shove like a whole sandwich down your throat whole. Is that what you tried to do? Because I mean, if you have, I'm pretty certain all of us have tried to do that at some point from watching that cartoon. It must have. Peaches are so delicious, and that can sound just out of context. Not really. We mean the fruit. You obviously mean the fruit. I mean, I don't know why would that sound sus? You're referring to Michigan, if we were talking like that, or because I say it doesn't sound sus to me. Not to me anyway. Okay. Right, so after this next frame, we're gonna have to get some blue tack, and gonna have to take me arm out. So yeah, no, joking on bread is horrible. Bread is probably the one thing that I've choked on more than any other food. It's really weird. I don't know how or why that works, but it's just a weird thing. I don't particularly understand how or why, but it is a thing. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're taking the arm out of the socket. Poor Benny doesn't know. Am I? What? Am I being too innocent-minded? Zip, you're confusing me. Do I have too much of an innocent mind? Oh god. If Ben is an innocent being, that's oh jeez. I'm confused now. Remember Tom and Jerry and how Tom swallows everything in a gulp? I fill my mouth with bread and try to swallow it down. Yeah, no, the class. Yeah, I thought that might have been the case. We've all tried to do that before. Zuki, so don't worry about it, man. We've all tried to do it at some point in our lives. I don't know entirely if that justifies it, but oops, he has been moved down. I mean, is it? Oh gosh. So clearly I'm not. So clearly I don't understand something. Clearly I'm not understanding something in that context. Oops, hang on, what have I done there? I think I've turned this arm a little bit. Oh no, I have. Nope, we're cool. We're good. Right. Okay. No, that's fine. Is that where he was? Did I get in the right spot? Nope. I have moved him. I have moved him a step forward. Go back. So basically, you. So that, and for me, it was watching Shaggy Swallow's sandwich. That was biggest. Yeah, exactly. Oh gosh, yeah, no, that was always, even as like a kid, I always thought that was so bizarre because it's just kind of like, surely you can't do that. Maybe I was too. Hang on, that's a little bit loose at the moment, so bear with me a moment. Actually, I don't know if it's loose because I don't have enough tack on it, or if it's because it's melting because of the heat. Probably a bit of both. You know, that Peaches comment that you mentioned, Zip Zip, has got me thinking. It's got me thinking, and I think I might know the context on what you were talking about, but I'm also trying. I don't want to be too yabe on stream because I don't know who else is what. I don't know who else is watching, so I'm kind of like, do I go into that? Do I cross that line, or do I go yabe? Yabe. And granted, it would probably be quite hilarious me trying to guess, but I got the feeling I know what you're on about, but I don't know. Film of bang, seeing cards and characters eating food has always been satisfying. Yeah, no, absolutely, and it always looks so good as well. It's like that wasn't just. Hang on, oh no, that's fine. That there wasn't. This probably wasn't just me, but did food in cartoons always just look so good? It always looks so good. It always looks so good. I don't know why, but a lot of food in like animated things always looks so good. And when you try the actual food IRL, it then tastes bad. I'm like, I'm disappointed now. It's like, I'm sad. Okay. Ben, it's okay. You're just a precious, sweet child that must be protected. I'm that innocent-minded being that everyone wants to protect because you don't want to corrupt the innocent mind. Is that it? Is that what I am? Just some innocent non-yabe person? I'm just an innocent little animator man who plays with Legos. That's all I am. Anime has spoiled me on digital food. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. What was the anime that? What was the? Oh, that was it. Lucreus Recoil, I think it is. I think I butchered that name, but there was a scene. There was a scene in a recent episode of that where I think they were having like some cake and whatnot, and it was animated so well, and the food just looked so good. It was just like, I'm hungry now. But that's a good anime that I recommend. That's a good anime that I recommend people checking out if you haven't seen it. The Licorice Recoil, I think it is. I think as I said, I think I butchered the first part of it, but that has been probably a big surprise on a lot of the series that I've been watching at the moment. And it's beautifully animated as well. It's got great characters, so I'd recommend checking that out if you want to check it out. It's booty. Now I feel not innocent. I thought it might have been. Because truthfully, when I saw the peach emoji, I was just kind of like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Butts. And I think like, maybe. But yeah, no, I was right. That's what you So yeah, okay, fair enough. And granted, I got to try not to speak out too loud because my window is wide open, so I just yelled. I just spoke that comment out rather loudly. So people out who are outside have just heard me talking about peaches and butts. So you know that's yabe, yabe, no yabe. We only speak yabe in Peach's stream because that's how it works. I might need to put a bit more blue tech on that because I can't actually tell if his arm is falling. If his arm is kind of slowly falling down. Can't tell, but I think it's okay at the moment. I think what I'll do is if I get him kind of looking all the way over, and then I'll kind of move it. Yeah, no, I thought so. Okay, no, that's cool. We just need a bit more. We need a bit more tack. But food and animation's animated so well, it's mesmerizing. It is, man. It's crazy. I think like the one of the notable ones for me in like recent stuff. I'm not sure. Did you see the what's it? Overwatch. The Overwatch short with McCree, I think it was, and just that animation of him like just slicing into that I don't know what it was, but it was so beautifully done, and I just saw that and I thought I am hungry for whatever that is because it was just it looked gorgeous. The animation, everything, it just looked so good. That I was just kind of like, how can you make food look that good? It's not fair. I've got some tack stuck in his arm. Bear with me, I need a bit more blue tack. Or white tack. I need more white tack to keep his arm in position because I think it melts. But yeah, no, animated food, it just... I don't know why. Food and animation just always looks so good. They do a good job on that front, that's a dead certain. Okay, let's bring it back in. Oops, I think I actually put him on the right stud. I did, holy crap. I put him on the right stud. Woo! You don't know roti, that round circular bread. I've not actually heard of that one, if I'm being brutally honest. Just realised, I think I've moved his arm up a little bit. That's fine. And that's okay. I'm not sure that I'm thinking of like circular rolls, but I don't know. That might be what you're referring to, but I don't actually know. Truthfully, I don't know if that's their actual technical name, but I'm not so sure on that one. I want to start a YouTube channel, but I don't know where to start. I'd say go for it. It just depends. Just depends what you want to do, really. If you want to do like drawing stream, like drawing videos or art, like art videos or storytime videos. It's just the main thing I think with doing your channel is just thinking on what you do. You want your channel to be all about, really. That's the main. I think that's the main thing. Once you kind of work that out, then obviously. Once you work that out, then You'll get there. You'll get there. Okay, no, I think that's looking okay. Another thing animation that mesmerizes me is mechanical machines operating. Yes! Yes, no, it's... I don't know, I think so much in animation, it gets looked over these days. Like to say, the mechanical things that are mechanical, like, as you say, and other things, can kind of get overlooked so easily because people are always looking at kind of like character animation, but they don't kind of realize... They don't kind of realize how good like other stuff is. It's interesting. It's really interesting how it all kind of works. Does it just make something you would want to watch yourself? Yeah, I think that's probably the best advice. Something like egg rolls. I had egg and peanut butter with it, and thinking I'm eating like Goku. She looks like Ozzy that I've seen it before. I'll have to look it up in a minute. I'll look it up in a minute once I do this sequence where it's something that's not relying a bit on gravity, because I'm kind of... His arm is kind of being held on but quite literally by sticky tacks, so I kind of need to animate this bit first, and then I will do some... Then I will check it out. Okay, so we got shooting there. I think the thing with like starting YouTube is that I think really a good thing is obviously is trying to do something similar, but it's also that makes you stand out as well, kind of thing. But I mean, it's I think it's hard to stand out on YouTube nowadays anyway, really. But that's kind of the thing to go for. I didn't realise that animation's taking a lot longer than I thought. Taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Thought this had been quite a quick thing. Until now, I looked at the time. It's like 9:20. It's like, blimey. Time has gone by so quickly. Though granted, I probably spent a bit of it chatting, so that is my bad. Been doing more chatting than animating this stream. Let's have a look. It's not quite the movement I was going for, but it's not too bad. I think that might have probably been better if I probably took his arm out a bit sooner. I reckon. But again, granted, I'm not gonna punch myself too much over it, because I'm doing something for the first time again, so I'm just kind of like taking it as we go. Roti is like a Tibetan or Asian bread made from flour. Oh, okay, fair enough. I know I might have seen it. Moving over the iron, and it looks really tasty. Ah, okay. I'm sure there are certain things we can try a lot. Yeah, no, I think truthfully, it's just a good thing to probably do is just to see what is popular, what is quite popular. Okay, so this is going to be where it's going to get interesting, because I don't think the tack is sticky enough to keep his arm in place. Yeah, nope, I need more tack. I need more. The problem is the blue tack is getting stuck in his armhole, so I can't get it all out. Come on, get out of there. I realise how that sounded. That might sounded a bit yabby, but I can assure you it's not. Hang on, let me see if I can try and get some of this stuff out. Da. Yeah, like Nan, but more of a dried sponge with rice soaking in liquid. Oh, okay, interesting. That is interesting. Okay. Very good so far. Very benten. Ah, thank you all. I'm glad. I'm glad it's looking good. Granted, it's bottom for not 100% proud of it, but it's not looking too bad, I don't think. So animating the arms kind of like out of socket, it's not really something I like to do, but I think it just is gonna look a bit better when I do it like when I do it like this. I'm not a yabe zip zip. I'm not. I was taking blue tack out of his armhole. There is nothing yabe about that. There is nothing yabe. If I move... Okay, yeah, he's moved like 3 studs in front, so let's move it back there. Okay, that's where it was. Okay, yeah, nope, I just need to move his head around a bit more. That's fine, that's fine. I can deal with that. Actually, that subtle little movement actually kind of works for like the recoil of like weapon. I mean, granted, I have no idea if firearms have if handguns have that much recoil. I don't know. But let's see. Also, the most longest ongoing meme trend is Metal Gear Rising, and you've got a lot of Lego sets you can make a parody of it. There was an anime I think that made a bit of a parody of a Metal Gear. I'd say it was years ago since he released it. I think it's still on his channel. But if you want to look up some really good high quality stop motion stuff, I recommend checking out this guy. I'm gonna type it in chat because just be easier. If you want to look at some good Lego stop motion stuff, check out this guy. But granted, some of his content is gonna put it as mature because that's just the stuff that he does. But he makes some really good stuff, really good stuff. Yeah, to be fair, Ben, I'm your Coach, and I can tell you are too. What are you talking about? You said I was innocent. You said I was an innocent bean a few minutes ago. How can I be an innocent bean and yabe as well? That's not how it works, surely. Okay, now let's put his arm down. Do 2 frames his arm kind of going down. Kind of show that he's readjusting his aim a little bit. Okay, and then just a little bit more down. Yeah. I'll check it out. Yeah, no, definitely do. If you like kind of Lego stop motion y kind of stuff, because he was actually truthfully one of my inspirations for actually animating with Lego. So, and as I said, his stuff is really good, really good. So there's one bang. Now see, the thing is I could very easily do this, so I can repeat the animation of him kind of shooting, but I feel like it would be better to kind of just animate it differently, because I feel like it's not gonna look, when you're firing a firearm, it's not gonna look, the recoil is not gonna be the exact same. It could feel different. Is that dumb? I don't know. I've never fired a firearm, so I don't know if that's technically how it works. I was reckon another stop motion. Workers are but very well made. Moonshine animations, yes. In Reach's friends, yes. No, I do follow. I am subscribed to him. I do follow him. I love his stuff. I am very into. I enjoy his content very much. I enjoy the really random things he puts out. Put him back just a little bit, just so he's being pushed by the recoil just a little bit. Bang! There we go. Yep. Granted, I don't think handguns have that much recoil, but I'm just thinking he's firing it one arm, so maybe there might be a little bit of a kick. Yeah, no, I really like Moonshine. He's a quality stop motion animator. I really like his work. I'm innocently yabe. Don't mistake me for these other yabes. Innocently yabe. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I don't know, man. I find fire before. Sadly, I'm an American. No, it's not a problem. No, it's just trying to. It's me just trying to work out kind of like the realistic kind of movements for it. I just don't know if they're. I know obviously like the bigger weapons, the more recoil, but I never really know with handguns whether there is kind of like a noticeable amount of recoil, or if I put too much into it maybe, but I don't know. I don't know these things. So I'll have him just like move his arm down just a little bit more, just so it adjusts. No, but it will. Fair enough, Zip, fair enough. Recoil was noticeable, but not too outrageous. Outrageous. Okay, no, fair enough. As I said, I don't know. I just kind of figured. I kind of figured there might be a little bit more recoil if you were firing it like from one arm. Kind of thing. That's my logic anyway. I would think there'd probably be a bit more noticeable recoil. If you're throwing it from one arm rather than two, because you obviously don't have as much control on it. Yeah, really does reflect the streamer, huh? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, guys. I have absolutely no idea. No idea what you're talking about there, friend. Put it down a bit. I think this is going to be, I think, a scenario where it's probably going to look a little bit now, but once I add in like the muzzle, like a muzzle flash, and the sound effects, I think it will look a lot better. I think. That's also another mistake I've not got to do, is making sure not using an overly big muzzle flash, because I've seen what is it? Because I've seen someone I think some visual effects and some visual effects guys they were looking at some of the stuff, and apparently someone noticed that one of the muzzle flashes that was used on a handgun, I think, was apparently used on like an M4 assault rifle, because of like a muzzle brake thing, I think it is. And to me that's kind of funny, because it's just like, sorry, it would be noticeable, but I don't know. I'm not a gun person. But capture 4 frames there. We'll have a look at the animation. Okay, let's have a look. Wow. Oh, that's not too bad. Granted, I think it's I might have to put a bit more of like a gap in between the shots because it looks like he's just going bang, 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 just firing 3 shots off at once. But yeah, no, or there might just be a little bit of lag from the playback, but I don't think it looks too bad. It's like pow, pow, pow. Granted, I think what I'll have to see about that. I don't think it's come out pretty good. I think at the moment. You guys know Oni? Is that Oni or Wani plays? I don't. It's hard to see if I'm pronouncing right. Because I'm thinking that as Wani plays. The name rings a bell to me. I can't say that I've watched him, but the name rings a bell. No, guys, don't ruin then history of me because of me. It's as he said. It's too late. It's no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's all good. It's nothing to worry about. Okay. Oops. Itchy ear. Itchy ear. Itchy ear. Okay. Now that we've got him firing a couple of shots, he's going to do the typical thing of any Call of Duty player and reload after 3 shots. So this is where it's going to be interesting. But this will be fine because then I can get his back into his socket now, so I don't have to worry about it being held up by blue tack. So that is fine. That is fine. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? Yeah, if we have him. Wait, did I take a couple of frames there? I did. Actually, no, that's right. What we'll do is we'll have his kind of start slowly moving his arm back into his position. And then we'll get him into the right position for him to do a reload. So I don't know how this is going to turn out, but hopefully it should turn out okay. But we're experimenting as a whole here, ladies and gentlemen, so it's all well and good. It's all well and good. Just add a little bit there. Okay. I saw my animation of things that I made there. Uh-oh. Oh, your animations are on that channel? Zucky? Shuki? Sorry, I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm not sure. I only just read that message. I'm not quite sure what you mean. What is your animations on that channel, or is it like their animations? Forgive me on that one. Okay, yeah, they were looking good. You're looking good. Granted, I might need to take him off the stud. Oh, that is a... Where'd that hair come from? There's a hair on my finger. Why the hair's on my finger, man? That ain't right. That ain't right. Oh, you made an animation about them, right? Sorry, dude. Okay, yeah, no, that's fair enough. Sorry, I didn't. I kind of like thought I kind of like only just read that message and it was just kind of like, wait, what? Sorry, my brain was a bit. Buffer brain Ben again. BBB, buffer brain Ben. Do that a lot in buffer brain moments. It is an interesting trait to have. A buffer brain. Okay. So I think 2 more frames, and then we can put his arm back in his socket. Not making things easy. Okay, let's move a bit more along. Also, I saw a guy barking on Twitch and it gave me trauma. Why was someone barking on Twitch? The only times I see people barking on Twitch is when they see something yabby. They see something yabby and they're basically barking and woofing because they're, well, yabby. Certain things, but I'm not going to go into too much detail on that one. It's okay. Sometimes being the bit of being. I'm trying to say brain and Ben at the same time. Oh, jeez. It's okay. Sometimes Ben's brain buffers slower, but his mouth talks faster at the same time. So, Ben's brain buffers is actually a real tongue twister. Try and say that quick. Because it's a real tongue twister. Ben brains buffers. Holy cow. That's actually insane. I think his arm's actually falling out of his socket a little bit there. His arm is falling off. I really wish there was an easier way to move arms. I think there's an easier way to move the arms like this, but as I said before, I'm not a fan of really taking the arms out of the sockets, so it's not a big deal. Oops. Oh my goodness, yes. I think what you experienced there, guys, was not a buffer. That was just a malfunction of my brain. Of me trying to do that, but it's a proper tongue twister though. It does sound like a proper tongue twister. You try and say that quick, and you'll see what I mean. Trying to say that quick, it really does kind of throw you off a little bit. When I'm talking here. Hang on a minute. Okay, yeah, nope, I know what I need to do. It's just moving this arm a little bit more along. Fine. It was a grown man. A grown man doing like, yeah, that can be weird sometimes. Depending on the context of it, it can seem a bit weird. But I mean, certainly not everyone's cup of tea, that's a dead certain. There is a lot of weird stuff on Twitch, like, I don't particularly understand a lot of Twitch, to be honest. Because there's so much stuff that kind of goes on there. It's kind of like, is this really allowed, or... Because I see, like, things of people getting banned for, like, no reasons, but then there are people supposedly doing odd tub streams pretty much almost near nude, and you're just kind of like, why are they allowed to get away with everything? But it's Twitch is weird. Twitch has some really good folks on there, but also has some really weird ones. My brain shuts down bad. Glad I'm not the only one. Oh, you'll never be the only one, guys. Everyone's brain has a malfunction. I think it is the way. Okay, so we're gonna get the tack off his arm now, and we're gonna put his arm back in his socket. Right. I stay in my lane because some stuff fun on Twitch, some stuff is quite interesting. Yeah, exactly. It's I don't know. There are some things I'm just kind of like, people actually watch this ? It's like I'm not one to judge what people want to watch, but like some stuff is very questionable. I mean, granted, a lot of the things I've been watching just streamers playing Fall Guys, anyone's doing custom lobbies, because it's quite fun joining in on custom lobbies and just messing around. That's kind of what I've been doing of late when I've been watching streamers. Speaking of Fall Guys, we have to try and convince Peach to play Fall Guys again at some point, because that was fun. Not because I flexed my Fall Guys skills, but generally it was just quite fun to play. I think she's in the Nuzlocke mode at the moment, so the ASMR is a bit scary. Yeah, I must admit, after Peach's stream, I can officially say that ASMR is definitely not my thing. I don't get it really at all, but it's just like, yeah, ASMR is a no-bueno for me. It is a no from me, good sir. I have moved him forward a stud, that's fine. Yeah, no, ASMR is... It's not even... I just don't get it. ASMR is really just one of those things I don't think I'll ever understand. Arm down just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit more, and then it'll be basically in the proper position. There we go. Meant side. Yeah, no, I know what you meant. It was just I just read things as they are. I know what you meant. So worry not. And hold on a minute. Have I actually been moving his head the whole time? Okay, yeah, no, I need to move his head back around a little bit. Or his head, his helmet. Okay, no, that's fine, I think. So now we're going to get into kind of like raise the gun and then just obviously knock it down to release the clip. Oops. Okay, camera's being a bit weird there. Let's try again. Again with a burp sound, but I think it's because I got like 3 different things running at once. There we go. Right. Let's take 3 frames for that, like a little break in between. I recommend you're a good ASMR find for everyone. Game Grumps ASMR, I highly recommend it. Okay, I'll take. We shall see, my friend. It's So I'm not sure if it's just food crunching ASMR that I just wasn't keen on, but just like the whole. I think as she was just saying that she was going to end the stream, I was just getting to the point where I was just going to put a message in chat saying that, yeah, I'm not too keen on it, so I was probably going to disappear. But then when she said she was literally going to end it in like 5 minutes, it's kind of like, oh, I might as well just stick it out. But yeah, no, I was just ASMR's weird, dude. Not a fan at all. I'm definitely not a fan of it. Yeah, I just don't get it. There's like, do people just get? Does it like activate their neurons or something for certain ASMRs or something? At least that's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing that's kind of what an ASMR does, but I'm not 100% truthfully. Damage a little bit. So they wanted to be like a subtle kind of movement there. Yep, nope, that's good. Okay. So we won't do a frame actually, we'll go straight into it. Do just a quick kind of 2, maybe 3 frames. Just a quick kind of like whoosh to get the gun clip, to get the clip out. Or clip, magazine, whatever. I don't know the technical term of what the things are, so sue me if I'm saying it wrong. Because I have no idea. No idea. Oh, actually, I think I might move that a bit further down than what it was. Let's get rid of that frame a minute. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm okay if it's not bad, like watching her get excited and she seems like it. Yeah, no, it's fair. Okay. I watch people play horror games to fall asleep. I think that's what a lot of people do. Because I think one of my friends does the same. She usually watches Markiplier play games, play like horror things, and she usually falls asleep too. So let's see if there must be the type of feeling like for us with certain parts of it. Yeah, no, I suppose so. I guess so. Okay, so now, not really a complicated part, but it's more, I don't know how this is going to look. This is a huge experimentation here, but we are going to have fun with it, nevertheless. Bear with me, I'm just sorting out something. Right, okay. So I'm not sure, hopefully we can actually see the clip coming out. Because I have a feeling, because I got my character wearing dark trousers, I don't know if you actually see it, but I think you can. Oh, I also accidentally moved his helmet along. Whoopsie! Return back to whence you were. Oops, hang on, what have I done wrong there? Okay, nope, I need to move it back left a little bit. got this, we got this, we got this. Okay, no, I still need to move it back a bit more. But one really good thing, as you're saying, it's fiddly like the helmet. It can move very easily. Right, we're going to move his arms down a little bit more as well. So we can see the clip, that's good. So this is going to be probably the bit that's going to either come out really good or come out really rough. But hopefully it will come out decent. Oh no, I dropped it on the floor. That piece is so small, come back. Oh god, where's it gone? There it is. I got it, we're all good. Gosh. Losing that would have been a problem, because that piece was tiny. But we're good, we're okay. We are all good, ladies and gentlemen, we are good. Granted, I now have a hair on my finger, so I don't know where that's come from. Hopefully it's not in shot. Oops, no, we need to move that along a little bit because it's not quite where it's meant to be. Yeah. Moves on just a little down a little bit more. Yeah, I don't think it's coming out too bad. I think that's fine. I don't think it's... I think in terms of timing, I kind of thought about maybe trying to do a frame in between it hitting the ground, but I feel like the clip is going to slide out so quickly that I don't think it matters all that much. Nice recovery, yep. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Okay. So granted, I'm not entirely sure the animation is going to look quite as good as I hoped. But I think it should be okay. I just think after this next frame, we need to animate him, obviously getting another clip. So... okay, let's move his arm back. I need to animate the clip kind of falling on the ground. It's always the thing. It's always the thing that I forget. When animating multiple things, that I will move one, start moving another thing, and I'll forget moving another, and then something will just stay stationary when it shouldn't be. Amusing, but not exactly what I going for, you know. Okay. So hydrated one, yeah, definitely do that. Though I'm granted I'm out of drink, so I might need to go and get some more in a moment, but it's okay. We're okay for now. Twist his arm just a little bit. We'll start turning his body. Turn his head. And we'll lay the clip flat down. There we go. And it's stuck with some tag, so that shouldn't be going anywhere anytime soon. So that's good. As a kid, when I'm scared or alone in the dark, I hum the Darth Vader theme. To be honest, I'm just getting Rogue One. I'm just getting Rogue One vibes from that. Just him showing up right in the middle of the I wrote this shit. Da 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 da. Right, actually, we're gonna check out and see what this looks like at the moment. In a moment. Right, let's see. Okay, woo woo. Wah, bang, bang, bang. Oh, that actually's come out pretty good. Granted, I think when he moved his arm back a little, it looks a bit. Oh no, I think that was laggy. Oh, that actually looks really nice. Yeah, no, it's laggy because it's skipping like a frame, but when it doesn't skip a frame, it actually comes out quite nice. Oh, I'm actually quite happy with that. That is very, very nice. Then reach that very fast and a total opposite. I think the difference with like saying me and Peach, for example, is because she's usually playing a game. Her attention's usually off on another screen, so she obviously can't quite get to see chat often all the time. But the thing is, I've literally got where you see obviously all this. I've got like my chat like basically right next to the window here, so I can see it basically all the time when it updates. That's how I read fast, granted, but it's different for others. And I can respect that. Twist it too much. There we go. Alright, we'll do one more frame and then I'll have him grabbing another clip. And we'll see how it goes on that one. That's very good. Oh, thank you. I'm glad it's looking good. I'm pleasantly surprised again on how good things look. What's that notification on Discord? Oh yeah, I know what that is. Worry not. That's just Discord, a random thing on Discord. So we're good. La 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 la. So we'll do like another little thing back. And we'll get his helmet turning a bit more as well. La la la. Oh. I might have to keep the window open all night to air out this place, I think. At some point. Okay, so now we grab the other clip because obviously can't use the one that's on the ground. Turn its head a little bit as well. Was that the right bit where he was? I got a feeling he was gonna. Oh no, it was. Let's straighten him in and just kind of move him in the background again. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Just plan him back into where he was, and then just move him back to the bit where he was at. But no, I'm quite surprised at how well this has come out. I think I say this every single stream, but I'm always so chuffed with how well some of this stuff comes out, because I always think it's going to turn out so crap. And granted, it's never 100% how I want it, but it's, it comes out nicely. It does come out quite nicely at the end of the day, so I can't be too disappointed on that one. La la la. Right, so now what we need to do, hang on, I'll just pick him up, be easier just to pick him up. there, and we'll move him back. Move him back into the position that he was in. Or roughly that he was in. Oops. Did I move him up a little bit? I think I did. There we go. Okay, so I need to move him back around a little bit. Do. No, he's moving back around again. Trying to keep him in the sort of the same position, but it's not too bad. I think if I just turn his helmet back round again, it'll be a bit better. I think it'll be okay. Yeah, that's okay. Granted, I have a feeling I'm gonna probably have to take both of his arms out in his socket for this. I might have to, because I got the feeling I'm not gonna be able to. Because I was thinking, well, I obviously have to take his left arm out with a clip, because I don't think he's obviously not gonna be able to get that with like the arms obviously still in. But I don't know if I have to take his arm out as well, just kind of move it over slightly so he can just fit it in. I might have to do that. That could be interesting, but we will see. We will see. We will see. We will see. Okay, nope. Might move it around a bit too much, but actually no, that's okay. Actually no, that's okay. That's coming out okay. I think I usually have solid and then polish W about stream. Thank you. I'm glad you think they turn out really good. At least Ben isn't being as cool as normal to Lego Man. I mean, if you saw my last stream, I had him get beaten up by a boxer, but then again, Lego Man brought a guitar to a boxing fight, so he kind of had it coming. He had it coming that time, you know. I can't be responsible for that one, because, you know, who brings a guitar to a boxing fight? Lego Man, that's who. But yeah, no, I decided to be nice to Lego Man today. Give him a bit of a break, rather than burning him alive. I'm just saying that heat wave when it hit last week was a proper representation of how, like, that animation I made was basically a proper representation of how I felt. It was actually insane. Let's just turn the gun just a little bit. Okay. Nothing too wrong there. Nope, I think we're okay. The next, after this frame, we're going to have to take out his left arm to start moving it over. Granted, I think I am actually going to have to take out both arms, I think. Which I don't really want to. I think I'm going to. That's fine. The torso of my character is a cheap one, so if the arms do start getting loose, I can always buy another one. It's a pretty common torso, so it's fine. Granted, I'm going to use a bit more tag than I did before, because when I use too little, it's often not enough. Okay. Let me stay cool by Heat Wave was no joke. It's fine now. It's not really been too bad. It's been in like the low 20s, 20 degrees Celsius recently, so it's actually been quite nice compared to the 38 that it got up to on Monday. That was bad. Monday in particular was pretty bad, but no, it's been pretty good. It's been decent actually over the last few days. Quite nice. I've been able to actually sleep, which is a huge bonus. Did I put them in the wrong day? I think I might have done that. No, I didn't. Because I must admit, when I came out of work on early Tuesday morning, that was horrible because I came out. And bear in mind, this was at like what was it, 4:30 a.m. because I actually finished early, and I got blasted by warm air at 4:30 in the morning. And when I got in my car, I checked the weather, and it was like 25 degrees at 4:30 in the morning. I'm like, oh my god, that was horrible, dude. That was absolutely horrible. Did not like that at all. Okay, so I think if we do that, then yeah, I think what I'm going to probably have to do is I'm going to take his other arm out. I think it's kind of get like the proper angle for him putting the clip in. But no, that's fine. It's fine. Oh, the stream's going on a little bit longer. Do apologise for that one. If it's gone on a bit longer than normal. Blame myself for talking quite a lot in between, but there's also some pretty complicated movements I'm having to do as well. So it's not too bad, but we're getting there. Of course, I mean you as well, Zib Zib. You gotta stay cool. We all gotta stay cool in these times. Stay hydrated and stay cool. Hydrate, everyone. Maybe we should just take that as a sign to hydrate. Do that now. Okay. Granted, I think that's a bit more of a movement, but it's not actually. Okay, yeah, no, this was definitely the right way to go. Stay cool, ladies and gentlemen. Just stay cool. That's all we gotta do. In this situation is to stay cool. Granted, you're probably not going to see it as well because it's gone a bit dark, but it's fine, I think. Yeah, no, I think it's. Yeah, no, sure, it should be fine. Might be a bit quick, but I might just go for like a quick reload, like a ching kind of thing. Anything, as long as you're there, that just means I get to witness more of your shenanigans. That's true. You'll get to witness more. What was it? Brain Bane. Oh, I said it. I did it again. Ben Brain Buffers. Holy cow! That is such a tongue twister. Oh my god. That is really such a huge tongue twister. That's actually insane, dude. that's too much. Should be okay, I think. Not doing it too much. Nah, it's not too bad. Okay, yeah, no, that's good, that's good, that's good. You can see how there it's kind of going into the actual weapon, so it's fine. I'll tell you what we'll do. Getting to the point now I'm having to take the figure off and put stuff in because it just makes it a bit easier. Bear with me, I'm just working out something. Actually, I think what actually, yeah, what I'll do, I get one more frame of it like that. Ben Brain Buffers, aka BBB. Yes, exactly. Exactly that, guys, exactly that. Ben, what do you think about starting a gaming channel? I do stream on Twitch gaming. Sometimes. Granted, I haven't done it in a while, but I do stream games on Twitch. If you're interested, I did enjoy streaming games. I think now I've lost interest in it slightly. I think because I know I do the streams here, and I'm just trying to find. I think it's about just trying to find time to kind of schedule it in. Okay, no, that's fine. But if people would be interested in that, I can definitely do that. Maybe I could try and fit in like a gaming stream, maybe like once a week. Not sure when particularly, but I primarily want to try and keep gaming and kind of like animating separate, because I know a lot of the people who watch me just are who are subscribed to my channel subscribe for my animations, obviously. So I don't want to spam out too much kind of like stream stuff, especially like gaming ones, because I know I'm pretty certain most people would. I'm pretty certain most people don't want to watch me for just, well, they don't really care for me playing Minecraft or whatnot. But I would, if people would be interested in that, I can definitely try and do like a stream maybe every week or so on Twitch. I can definitely do that. Yeah, no, that looks pretty good. I want a BBB t-shirt. I'm not sure about that one, but Ben Brain Buffer. I'm not sure about that one. What games you play then? Let me know. Games I've typically at the moment I've not really been playing anything terribly new. I've just been kind of playing stuff to kind of pass the time, kind of like I've been playing a lot. I've been grinding Yu-Gi-Oh because I've been trying to finish off the season pass of that time, so I can unlock the last thing on that. And I've been playing Fall Guys as well and Minecraft. So nothing terribly fancy, but it's more just games just to relax. Truthfully, it's nothing terribly interesting. But I'm trying to reinstall Battlefront 2 so I can replay that at some point, because I would love to play that again, because I did love playing Battlefront. But no, I did. I must admit, you're reminding me, saying about the gaming things. You're reminding me of a series that a playthrough that I was doing on Twitch, where I was doing a Minecraft playthrough, but I was doing a playthrough where I wasn't allowed to use a crafting table, and I had to try and basically just beat the game with without using a crafting table. And I think I've restarted that playthrough like 2 times because I just never finish it. But I need to try and do that again. But let's see. Hang on, have I moved him? I think I've moved him a bit. Compared to the game, hard. I've recently played Scarlet Nexus and Biomutant, if you heard of them. Scarlet Nexus rings a bell. Biomutant, not so much. Biomutant, not so much. I've heard of Scarlet Nexus. I can't think of what that's from. But I also play on the PS5, so I don't know if it's on that at all. Granted, I don't actually know. Not the Twitch. Yeah, I'm sorry, Zip. I like to keep my just gaming stuff just kind of separate for the moment. I mean, granted, along down the lines, I might change up again, but I just like to keep them separate, you know. Okay, so we've got him doing a reload. Let's hit the save, because I don't think I've saved it in a bit. Let's have a look. Oh, that looks quite nice, actually. I like that. So now what I really need to do is just do the motion, and then I think that will probably do it, I think. Because that looks quite nice at the moment. Oh yeah, that looks very nice. Minecraft with no gravity, very interesting. It's a very fun and interesting idea. It was an idea just to try and do something a bit different. Just wanted to, because I know there are a lot of obviously Minecraft channels on there. I just wanted to do something a bit different, and I thought that was just a good way to go. Oh, hi VPLO student. Wow, hello. Hi, man. How are you doing? Wasn't expecting to see you here. As well, thank you. I'm very happy with how this has come out so far. It's like my first go at trying to do like a reload thing with the weapon, and it's come out quite nicely. I think it's come out very nicely. Now we just move it down a bit. Right. Okay, now we're gonna be a bit easier just to probably take them off and just kind of move the arms off frame, I think. But yeah, VPLO, I'll definitely the new episode of the Dead Bricks comes out later, doesn't it? I'll have to make sure I check that out after I'm done streaming, I think. I want to move it to... yeah, that's okay. It's not too much movement. It's not too much. I think that's just about right. Good. I love the idea of animating whilst chewing, but I find it hard to focus. You seem to be doing great. Oh, thank you. Yeah, truthfully, when I started doing this, I thought I wouldn't have been able to kind of animate as well while kind of like focusing on the chat, but no, it's not too bad because like how I've got it set up, I've just because I got the chat like right next to the screen, it's easy to kind of see that while I'm animating as well. I mean, granted, this stream I've been talking maybe a little bit too much, but I don't know. Everyone here seems to be entertained by my shenanigans, as Gaia says. So it's let's move his arm down a little bit. So can't be. So I guess I'm not doing too bad. I guess. Guess can't be doing. I think I said guess like 3 times in that sentence. It sounded really weird. Okay, so right, I think we want to do maybe move his arm up a little bit, move him down a bit. Yep. This is going to be an interesting moment trying to do like the motion of him kind of like just kind of clocking it in, but. Yeah, Ben is doing great with animation. Ah, thank you guys. You're too kind. You're too kind, my dude. How is Lego Man shooting? He's not at the moment, but we're gonna add in a muzzle flash in and post. He's shooting imaginary bullets at the moment. I say how's Lego Man shooting? That's technically me because that's basically my character in a profile picture. So technically it's me, not a Lego Man, but it's fine. Okay. And I think the key thing here is to probably get the arm just a bit down, maybe one more frame after this one, and then we can kind of move his arm. Okay. I'd give Ben 10 brain buffers out of 10. He's a good river on the stream. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Leave that review on the channel reviews if that was ever possible. 10 brain buffers out of 10. And that's how Ben Our Animations is known for his streaming. Oh dear. Right, hang on, let's move. Let's go on just a bit more. I might need to move his arm down just a little bit more because me being silly, and using my character with the helmet is that it blocks certain movements because his helmet's a bit bulky. But I can get it done. I can definitely get the motion done. Yeah, there we go. Now we just need to move his arm just kind of up a little bit like that. And then that should be A-okay, I'm pretty certain. Also, as a heads up as well, I'm obviously going to be editing, uploading this tomorrow. But what I've got to stop working. I've got to stop coming up with ideas on projects and just save them. And save them once I've done this storytime animation I'm doing. But there's one idea that I came up with that I want to try and animate and get done on Saturday that I'll probably upload onto the shorts bit. Well, we'll see how we go on that one. Ben is Lego Man IRL. I am Lego Man. I am the Lego Man. Really fun to watch the stream. Good luck, and I look forward to seeing the result. Thank you, VP. Thank you for stopping by, man. I definitely appreciate that. And yeah, I'll definitely check out Dead Bricks after the stream. Okay, did I take that? I did. I didn't know if I took it or not. Okay, so now we want to move his arm up a little bit. Yeah, no, that's lucky. Yep, no, that's kind of not much I can do in terms of actually bolting the gun back, because obviously I can't do too much with it. But granted, I could probably move his arm up just a little bit, just to kind of like see the movement of it. Yeah, no, that's good. Yep, nope, I like that. I'd like to get in touch with you regarding voice acting if you're interested. I've got a good one. Oh yeah, no, definitely, man. If you think I've got a voice, if you think I've got a role suited for it, I'd definitely love to do that. I'm definitely up for that. Yeah, no, just pop me a message on Instagram would probably be best, truthfully, dude. So yeah, no, if you drop me a message there, I'm definitely happy to. I'll definitely be happy to do that for you if you want me to. Okay, so now we put his arm, start moving his arm back down. Just grab down just a little bit. There we go. Granted, that might have been a bit too much. Actually, no, I think that would probably be alright. I think that'd be okay. I think that would be okay, yep. Actually, move it up just a little bit more, because I think it's just a bit much of a... Just that bit more of a jump than I was expecting. Okay, yeah, that's good. That is good. Okay, now we move his arm down. Rip whoever Lego Man is shooting. Yep. I mean, to be fair, he could be just shooting anybody. He's not really shooting anyone in particular, but I mean, granted, I could very easily just add in like a shot of just him just laying down flat on the ground somewhere else. That could be quite funny, but I won't. Oh, excuse me. Awesome. I send you to DMs. Yeah, cool, VP. Yeah, no, I'll be happy to do that. Sounds like a lot of fun. Ben has the voice everyone needs. He is so versatile. You're too kind, guys. Okay. I think there. I think this might be a bit imposed, so I might have to speed it up a little bit because it might not look quite as good, but let's check it out. Let's have a little look. Oh, that looks quite nice actually. I'm definitely liking that. Nice. I'm actually really happy about that's turned out. That's kind of really quite nice. I'm happy with that one. Haha. Yeah. Must you talking about doing voiceovers. I think I've got another idea on what I've got. I'm sure I've got an idea on. It's going to involve some pretty wacky voiceovers from me, so that's going to be interesting. It's always fun doing like the weird. It's always fun doing like wacky voices. But granted, because of I haven't really given voice acting like a proper go. I don't like I can't really do certain voice and like too many different voices, but I can definitely play a very angry Britishman if you need me to, or like just any other Britishman. But like my vocal range isn't really that good. Whenever I try to do like a really high pitched voice, I just end up slowly turning into an Irish granny. It's really weird. Okay, we're gonna start moving his arms like back towards his side now. Well, actually, hang on. She might maybe keep like a couple of frames in, so then there's just a slight pause because you don't want it to go straight into moving his arms back down. Just a slight pause, not too much, just a slight one. But granted, that's quite a big movement actually. So, doop. Actually, that's not too bad. I should move it back up just a little bit. Okay. Ow, I don't know if you heard that, but that was just me clicking my fingers. My fingers are gone a bit stiff, ladies and gentlemen. All these subtle little movements I'm having to do, making me poor old fingers ache. This is just going to be just as simple, just putting his arms kind of back towards his side. And then I think we will be done. An Irish granny. Yes, you did hear me say that right, guys. That is basically... it's basically how whenever I try to go into a certain, like a high-pitched kind of voice. I think the appropriate thing, the voice I tried to do an impression of... Mrs. Doubtfire when he did. Oh gosh, you're gonna put me on the spot now, aren't you? Right. Okay. So high pitch. Hang on, let me just move this a little bit, and then I'll see if I can try and get into the voice. Because apparently another voice that impression that I do quite well is apparently of Professor Snape or Alan Rickman. Apparently I do a good impression of him. Well, I say him, but it's probably more Professor Snape from the Puppet Potter Pals thing. It's probably more that than that. Right. So this high pitched voice. Let's have a think how I do this. It's going to be quite interesting to do this because my throat's a bit dry, so it's probably not going to come out quite as I was hoping. But I'm about to embarrass myself live on stream. So everyone else who is watching, listening to this, I'm very sorry for this. But, I like to... no, my voice is too dry to kind of go into it. But I like to talk like this a little bit, and then it kind of starts... Oh no, no, that's not right. That's just an Irishman. I'm sorry to all the Irish people here. It's not good. Oh, I'm sorry to frighten you, my dear. I did not mean to startle you. Yeah. My voice can't go high at the moment because my throat's too dry. I can't do it that well, but yeah, that's Oh, I'm so sorry, my dear. I did not mean to startle you. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry to everyone. Any Irish people who are in this chat right now. Boy. So sorry. Da, 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 da. Right. so we do that, and then we'll use one more frame. Then we'll. I asked for this. I am thoroughly enjoying it. I'm glad you are. I'm not sure if anyone else is. Yeah, no, usually I can get my voice to go quite high, but I think it said my throat's a bit dry, so I can't quite get to that octave at the moment. But I could do my Professor Snape impression. I could try and do like the Potter Puppet Pals one. What does he say? What does he say at the start? What does he say? He kind of goes, "What is that mysterious ticking noise? It's not over here. It's not over there. Huh. It's kind of catchy. Snape, Snape, Severus Snape, 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 Severus Snape, Dumbledore." Gosh, I've got my window wide open and I'm doing this right now, guys. You better appreciate me embarrassing myself, not just on stream, but just to all my neighbors right now. Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise, ladies and gentlemen. And my vocal range is it's interesting. I used to be able to do Kermit once upon a time, but I can't get to that. I just can't. I can't do that voice very well anymore, unfortunately. Okay, so let's get the arms. Okay, we need to take a lot. Oh god, this tack has melted onto this. The tack has melted onto him. Oh no. It's fine. I will relieve you from all the tack and the nuisance. Oh gosh, that's a lot of it. That is a lot of blue tack that is just stuck on my guy right now. Oh boy, howdy. Oh boy, howdy. That is no bueno. Right. Gonna have to get some tack out of his armholes again. And as I said before, it's not yabe. No yabe. I'm just taking blue tack out of his armholes. It's not yabe. This is quality content. I am so glad that this is quality content. I'm so glad you're entertained. Who knew watching an animation stream would be so entertaining? Am I right, guys? Right, there we go. We have relieved this gentleman of his tack infested arms. Although, oh no, not all of it. There's still a bit there. Oh, it's actually on his arms, not in his armhole. Yeah. There we go. Got it. Got it. Yep. I think we got most of it. Okay, let me just get some of this off, and then we'll be back. We'll be back to animating shortly. We're just getting all this off. This is what entertainment truly is. Yep, you get animation, you get brain buffers, and you get some voice impressions as well. I am truly a man of many talents? Question mark. It's very debatable. Very debatable, ladies and gentlemen. Ben is a man of many talents. I see. Well, debatable. It's very debatable. I mean, to be fair, I have actually, all these things talking about voiceovers, I have actually had a slight interest in doing voiceover work in the past, but I'm just kind of like, my vocal range just isn't really that, I don't think I have much range in my voice, but I suppose I've never really given it a proper try, so I don't know, maybe I should really kind of give it a proper go at some point. Ben got some hidden talents, yes sir. Oh, it's debatable. Very debatable. face to Ben. I can be an Irish granny and Professor Snape all at the same time, and then I can play an angry British man. Although I'm already a British man, I'm just not that angry, obviously. I don't consider myself an angry person, but maybe I am. It's not for debate. We've seen it in action. What, that I have talent, or that I'm a good source of content, or both, to be honest with you. So that could also work. I think am I moving him like further back than what he's meant to be? I realised that he's kind of looks like he's shrugging his shoulders, like, Okay, no, that's fine. Oh no, I think it's not like quite flat on. There we go. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Just got to move his arms down a little bit, and then we'll be all good. Now, I think this might come out a little bit rough, but I'm not too bored if his arms come out a little bit rough on this one. Just want to get him just kind of like back into kind of like neutral mode, if you will. I don't know, voice acting definitely seems like it'll be something that'd be quite fun to do. Wouldn't even know where to start with that, truthfully. If I'm being brutally honest. But it's definitely fun. I have a laugh of it. Oh, I just... I realize there's another voice, the version I can do, but I can't do it because I can't do it now because my windows are open and it's gonna be it's not gonna be good. Could be considered, I would say racist, but I think there's a lot of Southern Americans. If there's any Southern Americans in the chat, they might not like it. Because basically my impression of like a Southern redneck. And oh boy, well, we won't go there. The last thing I need on this stream is to get cancelled. Benno Animations does voice impressions and gets cancelled all in one stream. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, we're almost there. We're almost there. Don't worry, Ben British Man gives me positive energy. No, I'm glad. Ben the British Man sends positive vibes. I'm definitely glad about that. That's what we aim to do. Okay, yeah, no, I think that's I think that's okay. So we take just a couple of frames just to kind of end it, and then we will play it. We'll see how we go. But yeah, Christ, this is definitely the longest stream I've done so far. Nearly 3 hours, blimey. And thank you guys for sticking. Thank you for the who have stuck around throughout the whole stream, because like I just like, wow, you're sat here listening to me ramble and animate for nearly 3 hours. Let's have a look. Wow, bang, bang, bang. And reload. Oh, that's not too bad. I think it's just a bit slow. I might just speed that up a little bit, just to kind of make it a little bit better when like putting his arms down. But that's not too bad. I actually like that. Come out quite nicely. Yeah, I like that. I am very happy with that one. Ben is a culture man, I see. I am a man of many cultures, guys, I have you know. I am a man of culture. Specifically angry ones, but angry British man people give you positive energy? What? That's a thing. Oh boy. I mean, if you wanna listen to me, do a really angry voice, you can. One of my shorts that I uploaded. I think it's the prequels, the Star Wars prequel summed up in 3 words. If you want to see me do an angry roll, check that one out because I probably yell into the microphone on that one. A lot of fun, but oh boy, that was a lot of yelling. A lot of yelling for that little bit. No, Ben is easy to watch. Stream flies by before you. No. Yeah, no, they do tend to fly by really quickly. I'm pleasantly surprised. It's flown by very, very quickly. Yeah, no, I'm really happy with how that's come out. I think some bits are a little bit kind of rough, but it's not. I don't think it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. I don't think. So it's quite nice. I like that. This is basically just going to be just like a proper kind of test, animation test, if you will. So probably put the. As I said, I think of. Because what I'm going to try and do is try and add in like a lot more like some like custom Foley sounds rather than relying just on a lot of like pre-made sound effects. So that would be quite interesting to do. But I'll have some fun with that. Yeah, no, I'm quite happy with that. No, I think it just needs just little tweaks, I think, in post, and then I think it'll be a lot better. I think. Okay. Yeah. No, I think I'm pretty happy with that one. Hi, Epic City Builders. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. What program is this? What my stop motion software? It's iStop Motion is what I use. I'm a bit old school with some of the softwares that I use. I don't know. A lot of people, I think it's like as Obi-Wan said at the start of it, I think most people seem to be kind of going towards Dragon Frame, and truthfully, I think I might get Dragon Frame at some point, but probably not right now, because granted, I only just got paid from work recently, so so I want to try and at least keep some money in the old bank account. But we will see how that goes. Because Dragon Frame's expensive, isn't it? And I reckon they probably put the price up on it as well. It's like £400. Yes, it's a Mac program. All my software that I use is Mac based, so it's like got Final Cut, and iStop Motion. Those are talking. Oh yeah, these little dots. Yep. No, I am a Mac user. It's just a little bit more convenient for me. Not going into a whole Mac versus PC thing because that's just pointless. Very, very pointless. But yeah, no, I feel like with most stop motion softwares, I feel like with most softwares, as long as it kind of captures the frame nicely and it's got some good settings, some pretty decent settings, it's not any software really works, to be honest. I have Dragon Frame 4, but there is a 5. Oh, there is a 5 now. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, no, I have to have a look at that. Because I don't really know. I mean, I suppose you can answer the question, City Builders. Is there quite a lot of settings and stuff you can do on Dragon Frame? Like I say, can you adjust like settings of how it captures it or whatever? Because I just feel like there must be more to it if it costs so much. Because it's like considering I paid £40 for iStop Motion and Dragon Frame's like 400. I'm just kind of like,
400's a bit steep. It seems like, but I don't know what it does. What more it does other than like frame captures, you know. So it's But then I'm just not so sure about that one. You know what? I think what I might do is let this kind of roll for like, I'll maybe stick and chat for like 3 hours. Three more hours? Up to 3 hours. Not 3 more hours. Goodness gravy. I'll probably chat for like another 10 minutes or so, and then we'll probably call it there. So I'll let this kind of loop around a little bit so you guys can see it. Yes, mini manual settings. Oh right, okay. I'll have to have a look at that then, because maybe I should maybe move on to Dragon Frame at some point then if it's got a lot of those kind of manual settings. Let me see. You can have a video play like frame by frame on the side animated, so you know it's just screen group. Oh, okay. That's cool. I don't know if you can do that with iStop-Motion, because I know you can obviously have the audio in iStop-Motion, so you can animate it frame by frame. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, truthfully, whenever I've trying to replicate something animation, I usually have the video file just open up in this on like QuickTime or like a separate thing anyway, so that's not the big deal for me. I'm big. Oh, make sure you make sure you're keeping yourself hydrated, man. If you're getting too warm. No, I'll definitely have a look at Dragon Frame. Definitely have a look at Dragon Frame at some point, because I think that is kind of like the industry standard software now, I think. So I'll definitely have to have a look at that. Definitely look into it, I think. I like the reload. It looks clean. No, thank you. I think I'm actually really happy with the reload. If I'm happy with anything here, the reload looks really nice. I think it looks quite natural. It doesn't look. I think anything, it's just like the gun effects, the actual firing looks a little bit meh, but I'm actually really happy with. I'm happy with how like the overall thing has turned out. It's a little bit rough in some places, but I'm very happy with how that's come out actually. Yay! I can animate a Lego man reloading a gun. I don't think anyone's ever said that before, ever. So that's a really weird one. That's a weird one to a weird phrase to say. Hi, Bake. I'm Gaius. Gaius getting us with the dad jokes. Damn, dude. That's usually my job, but these in Peaches streams it is. Goodness. I'm actually kind of curious at how delayed the stream actually is for everyone else. So I'm gonna actually let's get my stream up on my phone and we'll take a look. Curiosity, my friends. We're gonna hear double in a minute, so bear with me. Oh wow, it is delayed. It literally when I opened it up, I literally turned myself, go, I wonder how delayed it actually is. I was like, oh wow. So it's a bit delayed. Oh, that's funny. Oh dear. That's quite funny to me. I don't know why they're just kind of like opening up and going, it's like, oh, it's still delayed. It's a bit delayed. It's not too bad, but it's a little bit. It's just kind of interesting. Yeah, no, I'm very happy how that's all come out. It's come out very nicely. Right, yeah. We're going to get to... I think we'll get to 3 hours, and then we'll probably call it, just to say, like, yes, I did a 3-hour stream. Boom. Even though probably half an hour or 45 minutes of this stream has probably been me chatting or doing voice impressions. But you know what? It's fine. You guys were entertained, so you know what? I will take that as a victory in all the sense. That's the thing to try and animate now, is try and animate him. Maybe try and animate him with like a rifle or something. That could be interesting. But granted, my only thing with that is that I don't really know any short way to kind of get him to animate with like a rifle, because obviously the mags, it's a bit difficult. More difficult with those mags. Hi guys, and yes, I'm changing my legal name to Bake. I'll start calling you Bake from now on, Zib Zib, whenever you show up. Yeah, no, I might have a. Might see if there's like any custom Brickarms for like they want to have like the actual reload thing. Zib Zib is too precious. We still don't deserve it. Absolutely, we definitely don't deserve Zib Zib. Zib Zib is amazing. Absolutely amazing, and we appreciate you sticking around, because I think you've basically been here, like since right at the beginning. So you've like put up with my nonsense for nearly 3 hours. So like Zib Zib, you're one of the main people. Then we can see. Try to figure it out. Well, we'll see. We will see on the rifle bit. Maybe we can make that the next week's one. Because the only way I can really think of doing it to make it look clean would be actually like cut off the things. I don't particularly want to break too many bits, truthfully. Oh man, what did I say? You didn't say anything. You just been everything. You just like said change your legal name to Bake. So you're just precious, Zib Zib. You're just precious. Nothing more to say. You're a precious good bean. It's totally not yabe at all. I will forget the peach comment. We'll forget that peach comment. So worry not. Right, we're approaching the 3-hour mark shortly, so as my laptop's fan is going. But granted, my laptop's not actually that warm, which is kind of interesting. It's not actually too bad at the moment. I'm off to work, but great channel. I sent you a DM in Discord. Take care. Yeah, no, you take care as well, City Builders. Take care of yourself, man. Take care. Thank you for stopping by. Just realized how dumb I am, guys. As I make fun of my stupidity this... Stupidity this... Wait, what? Oh, that's how dumb I am. Dumb I am, guys. Husband makes fun of my stupidity disorder. Guys, husband? Nani? Nani? Shotomate? Shotomate? Guys? Explain yourself? Explain? Guys? Husband? Or am I misreading something there? 3 hours, let's go! Woohoo! 3 hours of being entertained by my shenanigans and my nonsense. Boy. Ah, jeez. 3 hours, cool. Hour longer than usual. I'm surprised at how long. I mean, also I'm surprised at how long it took, but also not, because there was some quite complicated movements I had to do. So it was definitely fun. I'm happy with how it's come out. It looks I think it looks quite nice. But hopefully look a lot better with some muzzle flashes and some sound effects as well. Even Gaius is confused. The guy's husband's like, Nani? Chotto mate. Chotto mate. It's quite funny. Right. So my laptop is getting a little bit warm now. Yeah, a little bit warm now. We'll run off and call it shortly. You're gonna cry. What's up, Zip Zip? Why are you gonna cry? What's wrong? What's wrong? So what are you saying, guys wasn't making fun of you. Certainly wasn't. Yeah, no, I think so as well. You're our precious bean, Zip Zip. You're our little precious bean. And you will remain that way. I had to think of my brain buffered for a few minutes. I had to think of You're getting the old brain buffer, are you? Ben's brain buffer is affecting Gaius. Laptop Kun, please get rest. Yep, we'll give Laptop Kun some rest in a bit. But yeah, no. Okay, so we will wrap this up. So per usual, I will get this edited and uploaded tomorrow. I'll try. What time? What time? Should we say maybe like 4:30 BST? We'll try and get it for. If not 5. That's what we'll aim for. It shouldn't take too long to do that. I might just schedule it for like 4:30 kind of time. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing for? You don't have to apologize for anything. Nothing to apologize. Yeah, we like exactly what Guy said. We like precious beings like you. No need to apologize. There is no need. Yeah, we'll give my laptop a bit of a break now, and I will. As I said, I'll try and get this uploaded tomorrow. Like maybe like between 4 and 5 BST. Try and get it edited for. And keep an eye out for the upload boxes on Saturday, because I'm gonna try and upload a little YouTube short as well. Just a silly little thing. It's not gonna be anything. It's not gonna be anything fancy. It's just gonna be something stupid. So keep an eye out for that, and we'll try and stream either same time next week, or I'll try Wednesday maybe. We'll see. I should really try and upload a stream schedule somewhere maybe. I should really try and do that at some point. And oh yeah, but if you guys want me to stream games, I might try and do a Twitch stream on maybe Saturday, or maybe I might play some Fall Guys and mess around. But yes, I'll let you guys know on my social media what I do. So if you follow me on my Twitter or my Instagram, then you can keep up to date with all that. So yeah, we'll get this edited, uploaded tomorrow, and yeah, we'll see how we go from there. So thank you all very much for joining and saying hello. Like, especially Zib Zib and Gaius. You two are awesome and amazing, just sitting in and dealing with my shenanigans for 3 hours. So thank you again, and thank you to everyone else who stopped by and said hello. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you in the next stream, hopefully sometime next week, guys. So now I just got to remember how to turn this off, because oh, there we go. Yeah, no, we're good. Okay. Yeah, so take care everybody, and have a very good day and good evening and good afternoon, and we'll see you all next week. Ciao everyone.